We expect Republicans to follow through on a promise to make the Keystone pipeline their first order of business in the new Congress. And today, the Senate sending a bill authorizing the $8 billion project to the desk of the president. The White House saying the president will keep his word and veto it.
I have been a little perplexed by the process and the way that it's unfolded. I understand that Congress passed this bill like 10 days ago, but yet it's just going to come to the White House apparently as early as tomorrow. But I would anticipate that, as we've been saying for years, the president would veto that legislation, and he will. So I would not anticipate a lot of drama or fanfare around it. Well,
North Dakota Senator John Hoeven does not want to hear that. Republican on the Energy and Natural Resources Committee. And Senator, how are you? Good morning to you. A couple simple and basic questions. Make your final pitch. Why is this right for America?
Bill, we're setting the bill up right now, even as we speak. But look, this is about energy, it's about jobs, it's about economic growth, and it's about national security through energy security, and that's why the American people overwhelmingly support it.
Well, the president says he'll veto it. What does that veto mean, Senator?
It's hard to believe, as Josh Earnest himself said. Now we're perplexed because the president's held this project up for over 6 years. All 6 states on the route have approved it. Congress has approved it with an overwhelming bipartisan majority in both the House and the Senate, and the American people support it. So clearly the president is, he's responding to special interest groups.
Is this the end of the line for Keystone then, Senator?
Certainly not. We'll try to override the veto. We've got 63 votes in the Senate right now. We need to try to get 4 more. We're working on that. If we can't override the veto, then we'll attach it to another bill that we think he won't veto.
Okay, so you have, you're 4 votes shy in the Senate, right, at last count? I think you're about 6 to 10 votes shy of the House, too. At the moment, this is not veto-proof, is it?
No, it's not, but we're not that far away. They had 270-plus votes in the House. We're not too far away, and we're only 4 short in the Senate. But again, we can also attach it to other legislation that I think he may not want to veto.
Such as?
Oh, it could be another energy bill. It could be an infrastructure bill, or even maybe an appropriations measure.
Okay, and when would that happen?
Well, we'll see. I expect that he'll veto it very soon here. We'll talk to our colleagues in the House as well as our colleagues on the other side of the aisle about a veto override, and then make a decision as to we go that direction or, in fact, attach it to other legislation.
Okay, we'll stand by on that. You know, Canada did their deal in 2009. That was 6 years ago. You've been waiting this long, and it looks like you will continue to wait, which begs the question as to whether or not this pipeline will ever be built. What do you think of that?
You know, it will, because we need the right mix of pipeline, rail, and road to move energy safely and cost effectively. And because we're producing more energy and we're working with Canada, we're creating energy security for this country. We're bringing prices down at the pump. And you know, when the president vetoes this legislation, OPEC wins. It puts them back in the saddle because it hurts our ability to produce more energy here at home and work with Canada. And that's why the American people support what we're doing, not just this pipeline, but building our energy future in this country.
Why are environmentalists against that?
Because they're mainly against fossil fuels. They want to transition all to new fuels. And I'm for all different sources of fuels, but we have to compete out there, and we have to allow this new investment in infrastructure and new technologies that help us produce more energy, more cost effectively, more dependably, and with better environmental stewardship.
Well,
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, John Boehner and Mitch McConnell say it's purely political. I don't expect, based on your answers here, that you would disagree with that.
No, that's absolutely right. And again, let's do what the American people want. And they want energy security. They want us to build this infrastructure and produce more energy here at home, not continue to depend on OPEC.
Well, let's see if the Keystone lives to see another day. Senator, thank you for your time. Out of North Dakota, John Hoeven with us.